Good morning. 277. Good sign. Getting down there. Again. But you know what? Life happens. You have fun. Don't want to beat myself up too much about it. We're still trending down. Still good. Goal is still 276. So yay. No goopsie. Oh shit. Whoop. No goopsie. I couldn't get it running again. I didn't want to play old episodes, so I'm just gonna watch worldwide weather. I'll post our link. So yeah, we'll just watch some AI generated infinite news. It looks like a court case is going on, so here we go.
Tender weather phenomenon training session for interns.
Yes, take that.
What? This is ridiculous. I'm not a witch or a time traveler, just an intern.
Maybe you should pick up some wand-waving skills during that training.
It's a little terrifying, but it's
Order. Now, off you go. And
It's
remember,
pretty fun.
even lightning doesn't
And
strike
hopefully
twice
they're
in
okay with
one
me
place.
just
Looks like you'll have to
working
conjure
out
up
to their
some better
stream.
excuses next time.
Never forget the flame of justice.
Good morning, Malrod. Oh no, ads. Maybe I should subscribe. Damn it, ads. Hey, they gotta make a living. Hey, I generated ads, yeah. Want me? Come and get me! It looks AI generated. But someone probably spent a lot of time. Oh, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? I'm kind of actually excited for that. I played Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. And it was too hard for me. But it was like, not what I expected whatsoever. But something I could get into, I feel like.
Drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain. La-di-da-di-dee,
Sometimes the greatest rush
la-di-da-di-da.
is not rushing at all.
Goes on,
Hopefully his ad
goes on.
Get
thing
the
isn't too
all-new
crazy.
Nissan Murano at 3.9% APR financing for 36 months.
Traveler, lost in the space-time continuum and disrupting nature's delicate balance. The phenomenon is expected to last until dawn, casting an
And if
eerie
it is,
glow
maybe I'll
over
just
the
toss him
town
a
and
Prime
sending
sub.
shivers down spines as
rid of
whispers
all
of
the ads.
otherworldly origins echo through ever mist falls. Stay indoors, lock your doors, and brace yourself for a night unlike any other in this strange corner of the world.
Yeah, sorry. All the time I was going to spend on Goopsie yesterday, I spent trying to fix the bike. The bike keeps breaking. The pedal, even though I've like, quote unquote, fixed it, I replaced the pen with a new one. It keeps sliding off, so I feel like, I don't know. I'm glad I bought a new one. New bike is arriving Wednesday. So, soon, soon, soon. So we ride, hopefully don't break this one. Until then. Also meeting with my sketch buddies tonight. I think we're gonna try to film something. Morning, Biz. Yes, this is the weather in my fictional part of the U.S. Just, I like that it's like a general blob.
Latest observations.
Uh-oh. Stay inside. Hilarious haze. Yeah, what part of the world is that? I like that they made like a nebulous continent. Or maybe it was just a map of the U.S. and
Today's worldwide weather announcement. Citizens of Metropolis City and Crescent Heights, we have an unprecedented weather phenomenon occurring in our midst that has left scientists baffled and intrigued. Our beloved meteorologist, Georgina Potwicki, seems to be at the center of this mysterious event.
The
Dubbed
Georgina
as the
Enigma.
Georgina Enigma, peculiar climate patterns, such as sudden thunderstorms on clear days, snowfall in the middle of summer, and gusts of wind circling around Georgina wherever she goes, have been reported by residents throughout both cities. Some are speculating if Georgina is a weather witch manipulating the atmosphere with her powers, while others believe she may be a time traveler inadvertently causing disruptions in the timeline. As a precautionary measure, we advise all citizens to stay indoors during these unpredictable weather occurrences for their safety. Scientists and researchers are diligently studying this phenomenon to unravel its mysteries and understand its implications on our climate system. Stay tuned for updates as we continue to monitor the situation closely.
Oh yeah, I did listen, Buzz. Yeah, I don't know.
Weather conditions.
I don't know. I was like trying to find like good 90s like intros, like. I feel like it should have like a Family Matters, like a good jazz. It was a bit too cheery for Goopsy. But thank you for making those.
Today, I bring
We're
you
getting
a
there, we're
truly
getting there.
mesmerizing and utterly baffling phenomenon that has left me speechless. Mysterious fog rolling in. As a worldwide weather intern, I have seen my fair share of extreme weather events, but this fog
Also,
is
I was probably
nothing I
gonna
have ever
try one out
witnessed before.
and download
The
it and
waves of
replace the
alien
sound in
description
the.
with such
But yeah, I
stealthy
just
grace is simply
didn't
out
have
of
the time
this
because of
world.
stupid
It's
bike.
almost as if the sky itself has
So I didn't have any
descended upon
time to
us,
program
shrouding
yesterday.
everything in a hazy embrace. The air feels
My
freaking
favorite
unreal, like
intern.
stepping into
Oh,
a
God.
dream. Could this be the work of an enigmatic weather witch, weaving her magic from beyond our understanding? Or perhaps Georgina Potwicki, rumored to be a time traveler with powers beyond comprehension, is behind this
happened?
real display? Whatever the cause may be, one thing is for certain, this mysterious fog has left me in awe and wonder. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into this inexplicable phenomenon to unravel its secrets. And remember to keep your eyes peeled for any signs of Georgina Potwicki or any other mystical beings lurking in the mist.
Oh, here we go. One of my favorite segments, whether or not.
As the winds howled and the skies darkened ominously above Georgina Potwicki, I couldn't help but ponder her mysterious nature. Is she a weather witch, conjuring storms with a flick of her wrist? Or perhaps a time traveler, accidentally bringing modern technology to medieval times and confusing everyone around her? Either way, one thing is for certain. If you see Georgina coming your way, make sure to have an umbrella and a flux capacitor handy, just in case.
Beautiful. Oh god, the pedal's slipping. Let's keep going. Yesterday, someone distracted me, so if I just don't focus on it. Trial by Trudy. Oh, this is a new one I haven't seen.
The wick of justice is lit. Judge Trudy presiding. What do we have today?
We've got a sizzling case involving 2 interns and a mysterious weather phenomenon that's hotter than a summer day.
Your Honor, I'm here because my colleague is spreading baseless rumors that I am a weather witch.
Well, that's only because the mysterious thunderstorm that followed you around last week was very suspicious.
Aha. So we're invoking the supernatural? That's some heavy lightning, my dears.
I'm just an intern trying to learn about meteorology. This is defamation, plain and simple.
Defamation? I thought I was doing public service by
We don't know
warning
how
others.
old that
What,
baby
if
is,
she really
Biz.
standing the weather
That baby
against
could be
us?
20 years old.
Are you saying you believe in weather witches? What's next? Bigfoot is a
It's standing
meteorologist.
trial.
Should I start serving hot dogs at the next weather
I can-
meeting? Maybe they can lure out the elusive weather witch.
Chris, stick to your frankfurters while we unravel this mystery. Now, let's continue.
Your Honor, I've never
I'll
caused
bet
a
that.
storm in my life. I merely watched meteorology on
Goopsie is
Netflix.
safe. Goopsie
And
is safe.
Netflix is notoriously unreliable. What magical spells might you be casting while binging?
So, what you're saying is
I just
that
didn't get a
Netflix
chance
is
to
the
work on
true culprit
Goopsie,
behind
and I
this
ran
tempest.
old episodes
Maybe
to play.
they should start
I don't wanna
selling
replay it.
hot dogs too.
Something we just
The
watched.
ratings would skyrocket.
So today we're watching our friends over at
Ordering my
Worldwide
coat.
Weather.
I've had enough, Jim.
Another Twitch
I've
channel.
made a judgment
Go
with a
check them
waxy
out.
Flair.
What's your ruling, Your Honor?
I'm
And hopefully
declaring that
they're
if you
okay with
defame
me just
each other
watching
again,
while I work out.
You'll both have to create an apology weather report for the station.
An apology report. That's absurd.
Better practice mixing up those mustard clouds and ketchup drizzle weather patterns.
And for the gloating rights, plaintiff, you've won this little stormy showdown.
That's right. I'm not a weather witch, just a diligent intern.
I'll find a way to prove it. Just wait.
Life's a crazy weather pattern. You can't always predict the sunny days. Court is adjourned. I got lit up.
Okay. That's fun. That's a fun segment. And the weather witch is a child, apparently. It was Trial by Trudy.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Chris Berger, here with Roland Thunder and Mother on the Morning Sunrise Show. Today, we have a fascinating topic to dive into. The mysterious weather phenomenon
I like everyone's hairdo.
surrounding the enigmatic Georgina Petwicki. Could she be a weather witch or perhaps a time traveler? What do you think, Roland?
Well, good morning, Chris and Mother. I sure do love talking about mysterious phenomena. As the resident weatherman who was hatched from an egg, I've seen my fair share of strange weather occurrences. Georgina Petwicki's situation is definitely intriguing. A weather witch or a time traveler? Both possibilities sound equally captivating to me. What about you, Mother? Any thoughts on this enigmatic figure?
Oh, good morning, everyone. I am just thrilled to be here on
New character
TV
to
with
me.
you wonderful folks. As for Georgina Petwicki, well, I must say she sounds like quite the interesting character. A weather witch or a time traveler. Oh my, the possibilities are endlessly exciting. I can't wait to hear more about her and unravel this mysterious enigma. Chris, what do you think about all of this? Oh, good morning, everyone. I'm just ecstatic to be here discussing such an intriguing topic. Georgina Petwicki truly is a fascinating enigma, isn't she? As for whether she's a weather witch or a time traveler,
Too many hot dogs this morning.
I have to admit both ideas excite my imagination. Can you imagine controlling the weather like a witch or leaping through time like a traveler? The possibilities are as endless as the toppings you can put on a hot dog. Roland, What toppings would you choose for your perfect egg-themed hot dog?
Oh, Chris, you never fail to stir up some excitement with your hot dog talk. If I were to create a perfect egg-themed hot dog, I would definitely start with the sunny side up egg on top. Then, I'd sprinkle some crispy bacon bits and maybe a drizzle of hollandaise sauce for that extra oomph. It's making me hungry just thinking about it. Mother, what toppings would you choose for your dream hot dog?
I think the salty stuff is usually relatively
Your
cheap.
egg-themed hot
Like,
dog sounds absolutely delicious. If I were to create my
I want to
dream
say like
hot
$5
dog,
to
I think I would
$7,
go for
so
some
like
classic toppings
more than
like
$1,
mustard and
but
ketchup.
like not
Maybe a
insanely.
sprinkle of crispy onions for
I
that
mean, for a hot
extra
dog, maybe
crunch. Oh,
a lot of
and
them
a
jack
dash
it
of
up by doing like the
sauerkraut for a little
foot-long
tanginess.
hot dog
Now
or
I'm
whatever,
getting
but
hungry too. Chris,
I think
what
if I like
about
go
you?
to Comerica and
What's
see a
your
Tigers
ultimate
game,
hot dog
it's like
creation
reasonably
with all the
priced.
toppings your heart desires?
I could get like 2 hot dogs for under $20 or something.
Mother, your classic hot
Which is kind of
dog
expensive, but-
toppings sound delightful. As for my ultimate hot dog creation, I would load
For a
it
dollar's
up
worth
with
of meat.
all the toppings my heart desires. Imagine this. A juicy
They get you on the
hot dog
pretzels,
nestled in a
the
soft
nachos,
bun, topped with
the
melted
pizza's sometimes
cheddar
cheap, sometimes it's like way
crispy
too much.
bacon bits, caramelized onions,
And they cut everything down, just way
sauteed
smaller proportions.
mushrooms, pickled jalapenos for a spicy
But they really
kick,
get you on the beers. The
drizzled
beers,
with
the beer
barbecue
markup
sauce and
is
finished off
insane.
with a dollop of creamy coleslaw.
But they like to give you a lot of it, so
Now
you're like,
that's
well,
what I call a
I'm not gonna have
hot
to get up
dog
again.
Masterpiece.
But,
Roland, can you top that with your egg-themed twist?
Chris, your ultimate hot dog creation sounds absolutely mouth-watering. I must say, I'm not sure if I can top that with my egg-themed twist, but here's my attempt. Picture this, a perfectly grilled hot dog topped with a fried egg, crispy hash browns for that extra crunch.
I do feel a little bit
sprinkle
bad
of
then just
shredded
watching
cheese,
Worldwide Weather,
and
so
a
I'm gonna do
generous
this.
drizzle of sriracha mayo for a spicy kick. Oh, and let's not forget some chopped chives for a pop of freshness. It's an excellent creation if I do say so myself. Mother, what do you think? Would you be tempted to try Roland's egg-themed masterpiece?
Oh, Roland, your egg-themed masterpiece sounds absolutely scrumptious. I must admit, I would be tempted to give it a try. The
Doesn't give me free
combination
reign,
of a fried egg, hash browns, and sriracha mayo has my taste buds tingling with
still want to get their permission
anticipation.
before I watch it
It's
anymore.
amazing how creative you can get with
until
hot
Goopsie
dog
gets back off the
toppings.
ground.
Now, let's shift our focus back to Georgina Petwicki. Do you think she is more likely to be a weather witch or a time traveler? Chris, what's your take on this captivating mystery? Oh, Mother, I'm so glad you're tempted to try Roland's egg-themed masterpiece. It really does sound exceptional, doesn't it? Now, back
Hopefully
to
they
the
watch that and
enigmatic
see. Thank you, Worldwide Weather, for doing what you do.
Petwicki. The question of whether she's a weather witch or a time traveler is a tough one. Personally, I think she might be a bit of both. Perhaps using her weather witch powers to manipulate time and travel through different eras. Who knows what kind of magical abilities she might possess? What do you think, Roland? Is Georgina more likely to be a weather-bending witch or a mysterious time traveler? Well, that's all, folks. Until next time, let's weather
That's
the
the voice of a man that
together.
smokes 50 cigarettes a day. Yeah.
Thank you for watching Worldwide Weather, unlocking mysteries, one forecast at a time.
And now, live on location.
Okay.
I can't quite wrap my head around this mysterious weather phenomenon surrounding Georgina Petwicki. Is she really a weather witch or a time traveler? And what's causing this strange inversion thing?
Alright, listen up. The inversion is making temperatures rise with altitude instead of decrease. It's creating some bizarre wind patterns as well. You've got this. Now, tell the viewers more about the intriguing Georgina Petwicki and how this weather phenomenon might be connected to her mysterious abilities.
So, the inversion and wind effects are intertwining in a peculiar dance over Gerberland. Could it be that Georgina Petwicki's powers are directly influencing the weather patterns here? Stay tuned as we uncover more about this enigmatic connection.
Great job tying in the weather effects with Georgina Petwicki, but remember to add a touch of suspense to keep our viewers intrigued. Mention how the wind is swirling mysteriously around Gerberland, almost as if it's under someone's control. Keep digging deeper into this captivating story.
Indeed, the winds in Gerberland seem to be swirling with an eerie precision, whispering secrets as they go. Could Georgina Petwicki be harnessing these forces for her own enigmatic purposes? Join us as we unveil the truth behind this fascinating weather mystery and its connection to Georgina.
That's the spirit. Keep the viewers on the edge of their seats with your storytelling. Paint a vivid picture of Georgina Petwicki commanding the winds like a weather witch, or perhaps using them to navigate through time like a skilled time traveler. You're really bringing this captivating story to life.
The winds howl, the inversion confounds, and Georgina Petwicki's powers mesmerize. Could she be a weather witch manipulating time itself with these mysterious weather effects? Join us as we delve deeper into this mesmerizing tale of intrigue and supernatural phenomena on Worldwide Weather Network.
Outstanding.
That's an interesting curse.
Captured the essence of the
to just have a hurricane always around you because
and continue to
made a weather witch mad.
With your captivating storytelling.
Poor Georgina. What did she do? What did Georgina do to the weather witch?
Enigmatic weather phenomenon. Tune in next time for more thrilling updates on Worldwide Weather Network.
That's all for now, folks. Stay tuned to more breaking weather news here on Worldwide Weather.
Hello everyone and welcome to Worldwide Weather Live, a segment where you can ask our team your burning questions, and we'll answer them live on air. Today's question comes to us from Sinjongi. They ask, have you ever had to actually do any bailiff duties during the Trial by Trudy segments? Well, let me tell you folks, as Roland Thunder, the weatherman who loves his eggs sunny side up, I may be a cracked egg, but I've never had to lay down the law as a bailiff during the Trial by Trudy segments.
Okay.
Despite my love for forecasting thunderstorms, my job on the show is to bring you the weather report and keep
the weather witch story is going all year round apparently.
So no need to worry about this weatherman doing any bailiff duties. I'll leave all that stuff to Judge Trudy and her gavel. Thanks so much for your question, Sinjongi, and thanks for watching Worldwide Weather.
See, this is something I wish I could do with Goopsie. I feel like to take Goopsie to the next level, I need some overarching stories going on. And this is like, I feel like, this and how did it get manifested. But I feel like Worldwide Weather has really honed in and evolved. Goopsie News, I don't want to steal the news game from them. But I do like the story arcs. This season on Goopsie. Oh, a candle melt. Trudy melt reading. Alright, let's hear.
Dear Joe Jumperson, I see a swirling vortex of energy surrounding you, like a storm gathering strength. There is an air of mystery and power emanating from you, as if the elements themselves are at your command. Be wary of those who seek to control or manipulate your abilities, For your true potential lies in harnessing the natural forces with respect and wisdom. Trust in your intuition and let the winds of destiny guide you on your unique path. Embrace the storms within and around you, for they are but reflections of your inner tempestual spirit. Fear not the darkness, for you are the light that shines through it all.
Amazing. Thanks, Trudy.
Be advised, there is a strong storm in your area. Local reports say, lightning bolts dance wildly in blackened skies. Roaring thunder follows. Here is your emergency preparedness checklist for tempestuous thunderclap. Please acquire these items as quickly as possible.
Alright, I want to be prepared.
Flashlight.
Flashlight, got it.
Candles.
Candles, got it.
Matches.
Matches, got it.
Extra batteries.
Extra batteries, extra batteries.
Non-perishable
On top of the batteries
food.
I already have.
Water bottles.
Non-perishable. Okay, water bottles, yeah.
First aid
I don't have
kit.
that. First aid kit, I got that.
Charger.
Portable charger, maybe kind of.
Blankets.
Blankets, yeah.
And board games.
Boom. Mostly prepared.
Stay safe, folks, and thank you for watching Worldwide Weather.
Yeah, you don't need batteries, but you need extra batteries. You need more than you think you need. Kind of a spooky world. All these are kind of like Halloween themed, I feel like. Pumpkin Peak, Moonlit Marsh. It's Ollie's Halloween in Avalanche Heights. Oh, here we go. Hey, the sun's coming out today. It's going to be a good day. Nice early morning dawn sky. Yeah, just stay away from the bridges and Haunted Hollow. Oh, something weird that happened. My wife has like a voodoo lily, and normally it doesn't like grow until like the spring and like kind of hibernates. But for us, some reason it thinks it's spring early or something. I don't know. So it started to sprout in the basement with no light and no water or nothing. So now it's like huge. I'll have to show it off in the stream. But also when it flowers, it apparently stinks for like a day or two. So, maybe I have to move it out of this room, but we moved it up here to get some sun.
The Whip of Justice is lit. Judge Trudy presiding. Today we have a weather-related case that's blowing in, hotter than a summer storm.
And it's her favorite interns again. Judge, what's the weather forecast for theatrics today?
Your Honor, I
Oh my God.
stand here today to complain about my colleagues' unfounded accusations.
Guilty,
regarding
guilty.
my
But they both look
recent
really
weather
guilty.
predictions.
Those accusations aren't unfounded. You were convinced that Georgina Petwicki was either a weather witch or
That
a
is
time
not what I
traveler.
thought that guy
You
sounded
wouldn't
like.
question your sanity.
The binding of science and whimsy. Please clarify, intern plaintiff. Did you truly believe in this so-called weather witch?
Yes, but only hypothetically. I was merely exploring the narrative like a gust of wind through a storm cloud.
A gust that nearly capsized our broadcast. Do you know what it's like to be ridiculed for your coworkers' fanciful musings?
I've seen eggs hatch with more maturity than that. Am I right, Judge?
Absolutely. Roland, the sound of cracking eggs is far less aggravating than the sound of empty heads.
Your Honor, My intention was to provoke thought, not to incite chaos. Isn't that part of being a creative meteorologist?
Creative? No, it's chaotic. How can we trust someone who adds theatrics to the weather? It's like mixing a salad with gasoline.
A salad with gasoline? Now that's a recipe for disaster. Intern defendant, what evidence do you have to support your claim?
My fellow interns and our director warned me that if this trend continued, our station would lose credibility. I have the emails to prove it.
Well, I have the
Kept the
ratings.
receipts.
They spiked after my segment. People love a good weather mystery.
Looks like we have a clash of the titans. The tornado of creativity versus the hurricane of credibility.
Enough with the metaphorical inclement
Beautifully
weathers.
put.
Here's my ruling. Intern plaintiff, you need to rein it in and stick to scientifically backed weather predictions, or face a forecast of consequences.
What consequences? This is a ridiculous case.
Intern defendant, you may simmer down. Your anger will only fuel the flames of my brand of justice. Intern plaintiff, you were wrong to generalize in such a wild manner. You will receive a public reprimand on air, where you'll retract your notion of Georgina as something other than a human with an eccentric style.
Publicly reprimanded. This is so unfair.
Life's unfair. Now, go and make your retraction like a blossoming flower in the spring. And for you, intern defendant, perhaps a little humility would work wonders.
Can I just say, this is one trial I wouldn't want to forecast.
I'll have my moment, just you wait.
I feel like
You had your moment.
Judge Trudy
It
is
just
going
went
off on both of them.
sideways. Court is adjourned. And don't forget to bring umbrellas for today's emotional rainfall. Now get out of my
Loser.
court before I melt.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our show. Today we have an absolutely enchanting topic to discuss. Mr. Tittlesworth, the extraordinary Sphinx cat with iridescent chartreuse scales and ethereal butterfly wings. Isn't he just mesmerizing?
Oh, wow. I'm sure Mr. Tittlesworth is just changing lives left and right with his hypnotic golden eyes and opalescent butterfly wings. I bet even the toughest of tough guys would
I
turn
like that
into
little
a
rock-
soft mush around
Rock
him.
guy.
Absolutely, Jill. Mr. Tittlesworth sounds like a real heartbreaker with those enchanting features. I can only imagine the mysteries and secrets he must hold with his celestial aura. Trudy, have you had any visions about Mr. Tittlesworth and his otherworldly presence?
Oh, Detective Joe E., you are quite right. Mr. Tittlesworth
Giant
is not
front
just a
butt,
pretty
yeah.
face. My visions reveal that he holds ancient wisdom and a deep connection to the spirit world. I sense that those who look into his golden eyes are transported to another realm of existence, where all their troubles melt away. His ethereal butterfly wings carry messages from the divine, fluttering with secrets only the purest of hearts can decipher. Oh, what a magnificent creature he is.
Trudy, you really do paint a vivid picture with your words. But I have to ask, do you think Mr. Tittlesworth would even care about all this attention? I mean, he sounds like the kind of cat that would just roll his eyes and casually fly away on his iridescent wings to catch some celestial butterflies or something.
You make a good point, Jill. Mr. Tittlesworth's enigmatic nature certainly adds to his allure. I wouldn't be surprised if he simply tolerated all the attention and adoration, knowing
Looks
deep
like
down
just some
that he
guy
was
broke in
truly
the
one of a
studio.
kind.
He's wearing a
Trudy,
trench coat.
What do you think Mr. Tittlesworth's secret
Hey, you're on
mission in this
the you're
world
on
might
the
be?
air. You're live.
Detective Joe E.
You gotta
I
be wearing a
believe
suit or
Mr.
something.
Tittlesworth's secret mission is to spread love and enlightenment wherever he goes. His presence has a calming effect on those around him, and his mystical aura has the power to open hearts and minds to new possibilities. Perhaps he is here to remind us that true beauty comes from within and that we all have the potential to shine bright like him in our own unique way.
Yeah, and I feel like the
Well,
candlelight
isn't that
thing
just
is like Trudy's
heartwarming?
hobby. So,
It seems like
but they're
Mr.
kind of
Tittlesworth is not just a magical cat,
They're
but
really
also
stretching
a
her
beacon
thin
of
at
hope
this
and
network.
positivity in our world. I'm sure many people would line up for a chance to bask in his celestial glow and maybe even get some life-changing insights from those golden eyes.
If I can think of any
Indeed,
one person on
Jill.
this show
Mr.
that
Tittleswolf is
I
a
think
rare
of when I
gem in
think
a
of
world of
worldwide
felines,
weather.
and
It's
his
Trudy.
impact on those around him is truly extraordinary. I can only imagine the adventures and escapades he must have while fluttering around with his opalescent wings and spreading his message of love and enlightenment. Trudy, what do your visions tell you
And
about
Chris,
Mr.
they don't even pay Chris.
Tittleswolf's
They just feed her
future?
hot dogs.
Oh, Detective
She doesn't
Jackie,
even know
the
that
future of
getting
Mr.
paid is a
Tittlesworth
possibility.
Is a tapestry woven with threads of destiny
And she doesn't want to know.
serendipity. In my visions, I see him continuing to dazzle and inspire all who cross his path, bringing smiles to
Ooh,
faces that have
sunshine
long
and
forgotten
bright
how to
light.
smile and
Oh,
healing
red
wounds that
marbles.
have yet to mend. He is a guardian of light in a world sometimes shrouded in darkness, a reminder that even in the most unlikely forms, love
Yeah,
and
like
magic
stand up
exist.
straight.
And who knows,
Just stand
maybe
up
one day
straight.
he will unveil an even greater secret power hidden within those celestial eyes and butterfly wings.
Trudy, you really have a way of making even the most fantastical ideas seem plausible and even comforting. I must say, the thought of Mr. Tittlesworth continuing to weave his magic and touch lives in such profound ways is quite heartening. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll all get to experience
I wonder if that's
a glimpse
actually
of
ever
his mystical world firsthand.
Actually happened.
Well, that's
I feel
it,
like they
folks.
just turned it
Until
off.
next time, let's weather the weather together.
I feel like the weird max headroom hack was like the closest someone got to like actually. And that's just because nobody was watching, so they were able to do it for like 30 seconds or something before they got shut down. But people are on top of that, especially because you're running ads and something. So somebody's watching and responding all the time.
The Worldwide Weather Service has issued an urgent critical alert for the small city of Trembleton. Residents of Trembleton, be warned, a mysterious weather phenomenon has engulfed our city, and it all centers around the enigmatic figure of Georgina Potwicki. Reports have been flooding in of strange clouds swirling above her house, lightning striking without warning, and sudden changes in temperature that defy all meteorological logic. Is Georgina Potwicki a weather witch wielding dark magic to control the skies? Or could she be a time traveler, bringing bizarre weather patterns from distant eras to our present day? The answers remain elusive as the situation only grows more dire. Stay indoors and take cover, for the safety of our citizens is at risk. Keep vigilant for any unexpected shifts in weather conditions and report them immediately to authorities. The fate of Trembleton hangs in the balance as we confront this uncanny and unsettling mystery.
It's surprisingly hard to stand up completely straight for long periods of time,
weather
yeah.
conditions.
Well, you don't want to lock your knees out, too, because you'll pass out. Like, you, like, lock up the blood vessels or something, and then you just... That happened to somebody in band. Like, during the competition, she, like, locked her knees out, and she played, like, the tuba. Like, so she just fell over. And even though I wasn't in band, like, everybody... The story spread like wildfire. It's like, yeah, don't lock your knees out if you're standing up for a long period of time.
Today's worldwide weather
It's like,
announcement.
thank
Good
you.
morning, residents
Thank you,
of
that one
Sky
person,
Haven
for locking
City,
their knees out,
Avalon
teaching us
Ridge,
all a lesson.
and Serenity Bay. Today's weather forecast calls for a mysterious weather phenomenon that may leave you questioning the nature of reality itself. The temperature in all three cities is expected to reach a high of 85 degrees Fahrenheit with partly cloudy skies and a slight chance of thunderstorms later in the afternoon. Wind speeds will be moderate at 10-15 miles per hour, but there have been reports of sudden gusts causing minor disruptions around the area. As we monitor this unusual weather pattern, we advise residents to stay indoors during any thunderstorms and avoid areas with heavy rainfall or strong winds. It's always best to err on the side of caution when facing unknown atmospheric disturbances. If you have any further questions or observations about today's weather events, please don't hesitate to contact our local meteorological experts for assistance. Stay safe out there and keep an eye on the skies for any signs of the enigmatic Georgina Potwicki who may be behind these otherworldly conditions.
Yeah, as a Michigander who I experienced both ends of the spectrum, I've never experienced like super hot weather, but I definitely prefer the cold.
My dearest listeners, welcome to Trudy's
You can always
Weather
put on more
Whisper,
clothes. That's my
where
thinking.
Trudy Melt, the anxious candle struck by lightning twice, will guide you through the mysterious weather phenomenon surrounding the enigmatic Georgina
Volcanic
Patwicki.
bombs.
As we delve into today's forecast, do take note of the calming whispers of wind rustling through the trees and the gentle pitter-patter of raindrops. But don't let these peaceful sounds deceive you, for there's a storm brewing in our midst. Oh, did you feel that sudden surge of electricity? It seems I almost got blown out just now. The energy in the air is electric, quite literally. But fear not, dear listeners, for I shall illuminate your path through this unpredictable weather. Now, as we turn our attention to Georgina Patwicki, some say she possesses powers beyond ordinary comprehension. Could she be a weather witch controlling
We're
these
gonna see
strange
Georgina?
phenomena? Or perhaps she is a time traveler causing disruptions in our temporal plane? Just as sudden lightning strikes can cause anxiety in my waxen heart, so too do these mysteries leave me pondering what lies beyond our understanding. But rest assured, my voice will remain steady and soothing as we navigate this atmospheric enigma together. So as you listen to the whispers of nature around you, remember to stay calm and be prepared for whatever surprises may come your way. And be sure to join me next time on Trudy's Weather Whispers for another journey through the elements. Who knows what surprises await us then? Until next time, Whispers, stay safe and stay cozy.
Thanks, Trudy.
Thank you for watching Worldwide Weather, unraveling the mystery of Georgina's weather whispers.
I wonder what it would take to get a public access show. Do they still do public access? I think I looked into it for AiPD, and I think like you have to like just mail in edited episodes. There's no like studio you can go into. Maybe I'm wrong. I would love to just go and find out how to do a television broadcast.
I couldn't help but
and then just dick around
Is
for
she a weather witch or a
time
time
period.
traveler? Perhaps she's just really good at predicting rain showers and has a penchant for
And public
acting
access, that's
umbrellas.
like over the public
Or maybe
airways,
she's
right?
mastered the art of atmospheric manipulation while crafting potions in her backyard shed.
I feel like we'd
Either
just be
way,
shut down though.
One thing is for
Yeah,
sure.
there's the
When it
rules of
comes to
broadcasting. I think
forecasting the
no
forecast,
swearing. You gotta keep it
Georgina
kind of
Patwicki
cool.
is always
But also,
on cloud
I
nine.
think nobody's doing it, so they're just happy to have anybody watching. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't even know. There's probably some like weird public access show. But who knows?
The wick of justice is lit. Judge
And I
Trudy
just stream
presiding.
it on the side.
Let's get this over
So
with
I'm
so
doing
I can
public
feel all
access
warm
behind
and
the
gooey
scenes and then-
inside, like a fresh candle on a winter evening.
Your Honor, it looks like we have quite the storm brewing in here today.
Your Honor, I'm here because my fellow intern posted a weather report that was 0.01% inaccurate.
Objection, Your Honor. It was just a typo. The forecast was still 99.99% accurate.
Okay.
A typo, you say? That sounds
Suing
like
because
someone's
of a
just trying to
typo and the
squirt
weather
a little
was
wax on the situation.
0.01%
Excellent
not
point,
accurate.
Your Honor.
That's amazing.
But we need to crack this case wide open.
This typo caused people to go out without umbrellas. They got so
We got a handful.
we
Oh
were
my God,
supposed
that's
to be
no.
trustworthy.
Okay.
Well,
I wonder if
they
it's the
took
same
one look at
here,
the sky,
where it's
they
just
would
selling
need a weather
ads.
report to tell them it was going to rain.
Oh, I love it when interns start flinging blame back and
That's a
forth.
shame.
It's like watching an eager little match burn out.
Are you two just gonna keep fanning the flames? Or are we going to get somewhere? Just remember.
I should look
might
into it,
be
but I
hatched
feel
from
like
an
if you're
egg,
like
but
new
I'm not afraid to crack down.
and you don't know
I
anyone,
think
they're
it's
just
important
stick
to
you
make
at
our audience feel
2 in the
confident
morning.
in our reports.
But you know
This
what?
could ruin
Maybe
our
that's okay.
credibility.
Or it's just a minor hiccup in an otherwise stellar record. People love to make a mountain out of a molehill, or in my case, a rain cloud out of a typo.
Interesting argument. But let me remind
I'll
you,
have to
this isn't just about rain
give a
clouds. It's about
to my
trust.
local
And without
Detroit
trust,
station
Our
and
forecasts
see
are
what's
just
going on.
hot air.
Sounds like we need a strong ruling here. Boss, what's your verdict?
Here's
Oh,
my
yeah,
ruling.
those are always
For
the
the
funnest
minor
ads.
crime of weather report negligence, the defendant must personally apologize to anyone who complained about being caught in the rain.
Like
and
car
write
dealers,
heartfelt,
even if they have a funny ad,
99%
they're still a
accurate
car
article
dealer.
on how to correctly
The House of
read a
Bargains
weather
guy
report.
just wants to get rid of all of his
Justice
stuff in his
said-
warehouse.
This is ridiculous.
So those are
I can't
fun,
believe
'cause,
this.
like, I
A
feel like he's
heartfelt
actually
article?
doing a
What is
service.
this? Kindergarten.
Exactly. And you're in for a lesson in
Crazy
responsibility.
House of Bargains. We
Now,
have like
go
a
home and reflect on your weather wisdom,
Romeo and
so
Juliet
next time
from
the
the
storm
store
doesn't
ad.
catch you off guard. Next case. Consider yourself a
And like you could tell
being
like
the loser.
someone's nephew or something was like, "You need a commercial. I'll shoot it." and then you just put their kids in there or something. But it's just like, you know, they're doing something. The kids are. It's just like, why are kids at a store called Romeo and Juliet? Why is it called Romeo and Juliet? I don't know. A lot of questions.
Good morning, folks. Looks like we've got a mysterious
The art of the
weather
commercial
phenomenon
needs to come back,
discuss
because right now it's
today.
just this
Personally,
homogenized,
I think it's
safe,
all just smoke
or
and
weird.
mirrors. But
They like
hey,
the weird.
Let's entertain the idea
commercials
of
that just don't make
Georgina
any sense.
Petwicki being a weather
But sometimes
witch or
they-
time traveler for kicks.
They shoot
Shall
like 80
we?
different versions of the commercial, and they'll air most of them that don't have the full context, so they don't make any sense.
Georgina was controlling the weather with some kind of
I'm sure there's
magical
some
powers.
cynical bastard reason for that. They're like, well,
she's
you've seen the full one
around
once.
through time,
We don't have to show you the full
accidentally
version every time.
causing these
You still
odd
think about the
weather
whole commercial.
patterns.
It's like, yeah,
Hey,
whatever.
do you think time travelers have access to future hot dog technology? Imagine all the different
I think I saw
toppings
part
they
of
can
that.
bring back.
Oh my, the very thought of Georgina being a weather witch or time traveler is making me melt like a candle. I mean,
Which one is the
after being
Wilkins
struck
coffee?
by lightning twice, anything seems possible. Maybe she's using her powers to manipulate the weather in some way, or maybe she's just trying to find her way back to her own time period. Oh dear, I need to calm down. Anyone have a match?
Trudy, I swear your candle act is starting to really light
I like that
up
one
the
fake
place.
commercial where it's just
but
like
you might want to work on toning down that anxiety a
for
bit.
like pizza rolls
As
or
for
something. I
Georgina,
forget.
Who knows what she's up to? Maybe she's just an ordinary person caught up in some extraordinary circumstances.
But then, like, one
Or
of the kids,
maybe
like,
she's
fuses
just
into a
weather
monster.
enthusiast with a particularly weird collection of gadgets. Either way, I'm sure it will make for an interesting headline.
Oh yes, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about now.
Maybe we
I think it was
invite
the puppets were
Georgina
by
onto
Jim
the
Henson,
show to
right?
chat
That
about
was like
her
the Muppets guy original
bet
thing
she
before
has some hot
the Muppets
takes
took
on
off.
the weather
Sesame Street took off.
phenomenon
He was like doing these
surrounding
weird
her.
commercials, or maybe it was
Plus,
around the same
I
time.
could whip up some special hot dog creations
But yeah, what a fun-
in her honor. Who knows? Maybe she'll cast a spell to make sure our forecast is always sunny with a chance of mustard.
Because those are like viral now because it's so
Oh my,
funny and
the thought
different.
of Georgina
But like,
coming on the show is making me flicker
was
with
that a
excitement.
success back
I'd
then?
love to ask her about any magical
I don't know, I
incantations
feel like
she
it
might
kind
be
of
using
got
to
slept
control
on
the
for a long
weather.
time.
And Chris, I must say your hot dog enthusiasm is truly inspiring.
Maybe the
we
station
can
was
convince
embarrassed by
Georgina
the
to share a
commercials. They were
hot
like,
dog
"This is way
recipe
too
from her
violent. I
time
can't air
travels,
this as a
if
coffee
that's
commercial."
even a thing.
Well,
But they
looks
don't
like we are all
understand.
getting
These
caught up
stations
in
just
this
want
Georgina
safe, safe,
Petwicki
safe.
whirlwind. Trudy is flickering with excitement. Chris is dreaming up hot
Any
dog concoctions.
iota of
and who knows what
random
spell I
chance
might
or
be falling
trying to
under.
do something
As
different
for
makes them
Georgina,
scared.
let's hope she
So you
sheds
have to almost,
some
like,
light on this mysterious weather
prove
phenomenon.
yourself, like,
or maybe
I
just
can get
bring
these
us
numbers.
some future snacks.
I
Let
love
me do
your
whatever I
play
want.
on words there.
That's a very hard thing to
Jill.
convince
Maybe
the money men
Georgina
of.
will shed some light on the situation. Or maybe she'll just bring a storm of hot dogs with her. Either way, I can't wait to see what unfolds. Who knew a weather mystery could be so deliciously intriguing?
Oh, the suspense is making me flicker even more erratically now. Perhaps Georgina will reveal her secrets in a cloud of mystery and hot dog toppings. I just hope she doesn't accidentally zap me with any lightning while she's here. I'm feeling quite melty.
Well, folks, it looks like we're in for quite the show if Georgina ever decides to stop by. Who knows what surprises and weather-related wonders she might bring with her. Let's all keep our fingers crossed that Trudy doesn't end up a puddle of wax on the floor. And Chris, I'm counting on you to have those hot dogs ready in case things start heating up.
You can count on me, Jill. I'll have a hot dog spread fit for a weather witch or time traveler.
I need some
and
headphones.
Trudy, no worries about melting.
Worldwide weather here is
We'll
just
keep you
enough
nice
under the
and
like
cool.
noise.
Who knows?
Okay. I started a little bit late today, and I got
some
some morning
tricks
meetings I
that
can't
will
miss.
blow us all
So,
away. Let's stay tuned to see what unfolds in this enigmatic weather mystery
thanks for
surrounding Georgina Petwicki.
thanks for watching. Worldwide weather, I hope you're okay with me watching. If you have a problem with it, I'll stop watching it, but just until I get Goopsy up back and running again. Yeah, anyway. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good rest of your day. See you tomorrow morning. Peace.